Hey everyone, Mike Odyssey here, and welcome to my brand new revamped news show, Odyssey News Report, where we're first in news, dead last in Mario Kart. You've seen the headlines, you've seen the doom and gloom about the holiday sales, but hey, here we only care about the numbers. So, welcome to the first episode of Switch 2 Sales Tracker. So, if you want straightforward, no fluff updates on exactly how Nintendo is performing, whether the news is good or bad, then you need to subscribe right now. The numbers just dropped for the first 7 months of the Nintendo Switch 2, and to understand why they are record-breaking, you have to look at where we started. The original Switch came off the Wii U, a system that only had 13.5 million users. The Nintendo Switch 2? It's launching into a world with 140 million active Switch users. This is a completely different ballgame. Let's look at the month-by-month breakdown. Now, keep in mind that these months don't align perfectly because Switch 1 launched in March and Switch 2 launched in June. This means that Switch 2 hit the holidays much faster in its life cycle. Let's look at month 1. Switch 2 sold 5.8 million units in its first month. That is more than double of the original. Why? Because Nintendo actually had stock this time and they had 140 million people waiting for an upgrade. But look at month 7. The original Switch was in September, a quiet month. The Switch 2, it had its 7th month in December, which is why that 3.8 million numbers looks so massive. Now let's talk about why people bought the system. In 2017, the original Switch was a one-trick pony for months. It was Zelda Breath of the Wild or nothing. That game carried the console until Splatoon 2 and Mario Odyssey arrived. But the Switch 2, it launched with Mario Kart World. Guys, that game already moved 10 million copies. Then on month 3, we got Donkey Kong Bonanza, which brought in families. And the big holiday push, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Even though some critics were mixed, it debuted at number 7 in the US charts for December. The software attach rate for Nintendo Switch 2 is nearly 2-to-1, already meaning that for every console sold, people are buying at least 2 games. This is the 140 million user base effect in action. People aren't just buying a console, they are buying into a library they already trust. But I promised you the truth, even if it's bad. If you compare the first Christmas of both consoles, the Switch 2 actually sold 35% fewer units in the US than the original Switch did back in December of 2017. Now, here are 2 reasons why. Number 1, the $450 price tag, while the original was $299. In this economy, $450 is a premium ask. Number 2, the cross-gen factor. Games like Pokemon Legends ZA and Metroid Prime 4 are also on the old Nintendo Switch. So parents decided to just buy the game and keep the old console for 1 more year. Nintendo's stock actually dipped because of the slump narrative, but it just surged back 5% yesterday because the total volume is still higher than any console in history. They are making more money with fewer units because of that higher price tag. So the Switch 2 isn't failing, it's just a different kind of success. It's a faster start, a higher price, and a massive legacy to live up to. This is part 1 of our series. I'll be back the second the next batch of numbers drop to see if Nintendo can keep up with the 18 million unit momentum going into the spring. So if you want the numbers, the context, and honesty, subscribe to our channel. Let me know in the comments, did the $450 price tag, even at a discount, keep you from buying a Nintendo Switch 2 during this past Christmas? Or did Mario Kart make it a day 1 purchase for you? That is it for this video. I've been Mike Odyssey. Never give up and journey on. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to keep the fun going, I recommend this video right here. I think you're going to highly enjoy it. And yeah, these are the credits for my members right there. The members are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.